I have not started doing any of the segments from my cell phone on the road as of yet. I was able to be back home where my grandson, the chief engineer, could help me with the camera, which makes it better, I'm sure, than the others will be. And I believe he thinks that this is the number 200 episode, and I kind of think he's right. I think this will mark 200 on this. And well, I want to finish off a little bit by telling you what Brother George Glass also told when he was preaching. And it was a very, very touching story. There was a time, and probably still it's the case, where people, the churches, take up money for their pastor and their family to go to the general conference. Well, that happened at Brother George Glass's church. They took up money and gave him an offering to pay his expenses at the general conference. The day after it was taken up, there was a lady that was poorly dressed, shoes not as presentable as most people would like their shoes to be. She came in and said, "Brother Glass, I didn't have the money in it to put in the offering yesterday, but I brought you this money, and I want you to, I hope it helps you go to the conference." Well, he took the money. When he got to the general conference, there were some of his friends, some preachers, said to him, said, "Brother Glass, we're going to do some sightseeing, and we'd like for you to go with us. We're going to take a couple hours and just go to see some sights while we're here." And he said, "Okay." He said, "I'll meet you at the bottom of the stairs, the escalator." Well, when the time came, he was at the top of the escalator, and he looked down and he saw the men he was going with. And he said to them, "Brethren, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to go." He said, I can't go." And they said, "Why?" He said, "Well," he said, "I just happened to think about this lady in my church, this sister that gave me an offering to come to the general conference, and it was money that she really couldn't afford to give. And I would feel bad, her giving me money, if I missed one or two services because of it, because of going." Now, I don't think that he really had to do that. I think it would have been okay. And I'm sure most of you think that it would have been okay. But you can't help but appreciate the thoughtfulness and the thankfulness and the caring that he had for that as he calls it, dear old saint of God. Yeah. We have to be sure that our conscience stays clear. Bless you.